Good day. Today our topic is operations research, linear programming problem formulation. Here, what is operations research? Operations research is a scientific approach for executive management. The manufacturer can get optimal solution or best solution from available resources which can be carried out through this operations research concept. And then in operations research there is linear programming problem is available. So this class also discussed about how can we formulate the linear programming problem and what is meant by linear programming problem. Let's see what is meant by linear programming problem. The linear programming problem deal with the determining optimal solution of limited resources to meet given objectives. Here, limited resources are 4M, men, machine, material, methods. How can we utilize to make a okay, given objective in industries? So, from this, we can get the optimal solution for allocating resources for applications. And then, here, the objective is usually maximizing profit, minimizing total production cost, and maximizing utility. And then the manufacturing industries respective objectives are playing vital for framing the objective function in optimization problem. So, what are all the requirements that can consider for performing or employ the linear programming problem techniques? Yes, there must be well defined objective function, maximizing profit or minimizing the production cost. Likewise, we have clear idea about objective function, and then there must be alternative course of action to choose, and then at least some of the resources must be in limited supply, which give rise to constraints, and both objective functions and the constraints must be linear equations for all equalities. Likewise, we should clear the idea and we should give the input to the linear programming problem solving. After that, what is the applications of this operations research concept? It plays different area. The areas are resources allocation problems, inventory control problems, maintenance and replacement problem, sequencing and scheduling problem, assignment of job to workers, transportation problems, shortest crew problem, marketing management, finance management, design problems, and then queuing problem. These are all the area we can utilize operations research for getting the best solution. And then different phases in operations research available. So it has six different phases. In that first phase always used to define the problem. After that, we should construct the mathematical model, and then solving the developed constructed mathematical model. After that, testing the developed models, then establishing the solution to the process. After that, we can implement the developed solution to the applications. So these are all the phases that are available in operations research concept. And then formulation of LPP. LPP means linear programming problem. Here, what is what are the steps that are available with the linear programming problem formulation? Yes, first step is define the decision variables. In that, what is decision variable? A decision variable is a quantity that the decision maker controls. Then second step is to be followed for formulation of LPP is the decision variables connected with the profit coefficient to write the objective function. Here another term, objective function available. What is meant by objective function? The objective function is a mathematical equation that describes the production output target. And then third step is called as formulate the constraint equation. Here what is constraint equations? Constraints and or restrictions. Restrictions means it are comes under limitations, some boundaries we are having in industries. So these are all called as constraints that are available with the restriction as in industries that need to be placed upon variables used in equation. And then the example problem for formulate the linear programming problem. For example, I consider a company makes the products A, B, C and D which flow through four departments. The departments are drilling, milling, lathe and assembly. In that there are a lot of variable time for different products are given as like below. Here the product are capital A, B, C, D, likewise four products available. For completing these four products, different processes are available. The different processes are drilling, milling, lathe and assembly. For producing the product A, drilling consumes 3 hours, milling no time, and lathe consumes 3 hours and assembly consumes 4 hours. The same like for producing the product B, the drilling operation consumes 7 hours, milling consumes 2 hours, and the lathe consumes 4 hours, and then finally assembly consumes 6 hours. And for producing the product C, from drilling operation we can consume 4 hours, from milling we can consume 4 hours, and then assembly process we can consume 5 hours for completing the product C. And then finally D, the product D, there is no drilling operation, but in milling the milling operation consumes 6 hours, lathe consumes 5 hours and assembly section consumes 3 hours. Likewise with the process that are required to process hours that are required to complete the product A, B, C, D, the problem has the data, and then the product A, B, C, D produced, and then it gives the profit of like product A 9 rupees, product B 18 rupees, product C 14 rupees, and the product D 11 rupees. From the available hours, the department, drilling department, total available hours is 70. For milling, total hours available in industry is 80 hours, and lathe total available hours is 90, and assembly section has the total available hours is 100. So these kind of data are given with the problem. So how can we formulate the linear programming problem from this given data? Yes, the given and the requirement for linear programming problem formulation. According to the given data, I can formulate another table which consumes drilling, milling, lathe, assembly in vertical column and protect A, B, C, D with the horizontal row. Okay, in that I can mention the available hours and then I can mention the profit also. The same table I replied for respective column and row wise. Here I assign new variables which are x1, x2, x3 and x4. For product A, I assign as like small x1, for product B, x2, for product C, x3, and for product D, there is x4. So the x1, x2, x3 and x4 be the number of products capital A, B, C, D produced by unit time respectively. So first I assign the decision variable that are available with the given problem. So I can assign the x1, x2, x3 and x4 for the decision variables of product respective product A, B, C and D. From this I can frame the objective function. Objective function always deals with the maximizing profit or minimizing the production cost. According to this problem, the profit is given, so that maximizing the profit is general objective, so which is called as objective function, which is denoted as maximize profit. The profit, maximize profit, overall objective function is always denoted with the z notation. So z is equal to from product A, capital A, the profit is 9 rupees. According to this table, profit for A there is 9 rupees, for product B there is 18 rupees, for product C there is 14 rupees, for product D 11 rupees. But the decision variables I can assign as like x1, x2, x3 and x4. x1 for A, x2 for B, x3 for C and x4 for D. From this I can get the maximized profit from the addition of those profit values. So 9 plus 18 plus 14 plus 11. But the number of product produced by process can be differs. So the number of products from product A which can be represented with the x1, so that I can multiply that individual profit 9 rupees into x1, because I can produce n number of A product per unit time, so that I can multiply that 9 it into the single piece which is x1, and then 18. So here also I can produce n number of B product with the available unit term, but the 18 rupees the cost profit cost of per unit piece, so that I can represent with the 18x2 plus 14x3 for product C. Similarly I can frame for product D as like 11 into x4, so that this kind of thing I can frame the objective function equation for linear programming problems in operations research. After that, we may have 4M's, machine material methods, all the things we are having in industry, but how much of resources I can utilize for maximize my profit from constraint equation only I can from how can we allocate the resources for consider it linear programming problem. Here the constraint equation, first constraint equation is 3x1 plus 7x2 plus 4x3 less than or equal to 70. How can I get from the available data which means 3 into x1? For producing the product A, drilling machine consumes 3 hours, but it means for producing the product B is 7 hours, so that I can multiply 7 it into x2 decision variable, so 7x2 I got, plus 4 hours consumes with the drilling operation for producing the product C, and then for this I denominate 4x3, but here the product does not utilize drilling operation, so that I won't give any specification for that, but total available hours with the drilling operation is 70. So I can represent the first constraint equation as like 3x1 plus 7x2 plus 4x3 less than or equal to 70. And then for considering milling process, for producing the product A, there is no machining hours required for producing product A, and then product B it consumes 2 hours, so that 2 into x2. Likewise, I can produce the constraint equation, and then plus 4 for producing the C product 4 hours that required, so that 4 into x3 plus 6 into x4 for producing the product D from milling operation, so that the final constraint equation is 2x2 plus 4x3 plus 6x4. The total available hours with the milling machine is 80, so that less than or equal to 80. And then if I consider lathe machine means the product A consumes 3 hours, so that I can represent add as like 3 into x1. For producing the product B with the lathe means it consumes 4 hours, so that 4x2. But the C product does not require lathe operation, so that I leave x3. But the D product consumes 5 hours, so that 5 into x4, so that less than or equal to total available lathe hours is 90, so less than or equal to 90. And then if I consider the assembly process means the assembly process total A, B, C, D, 4 products are consumes respective hours for completing the assembling operation, so that for product A it consumes 4 hours, so that 4 into x1. For producing products it consumes 6 hours, so that I can represent it as like 6 into x2. For producing product C it consumes 5 hours, so that 5 into x3, plus for producing product D it consumes 3 hours, so that 3 into x4 less than or equal to 100, because the total available hours with the assembly section is 100, so that I can produce less than or equal to 100. Here another constraint also available, which is x1, x2, x3 and x4 not greater than or equal to 0, because it is x1, x2 the product produced time x1, the number of products from drilling machine which is x1, so that 3 x1, x2, x3 and x4 should not equal to 0, and it also not lying with the 0. Okay, so these are all the constraint equation that is available with the linear programming. Likewise, we can create the constraint equations for linear programming problem. Thus, the x1, x2, x3 and x4 always should be greater than 0, not less than 0, so that I utilize here greater than 0, or and also it may be is equal to 0, so that I can utilize greater than or equal to 0. The x1, x2, x3, x4 also is equal to 0, but it won't comes with a negative value, so it should not be lying below 0, so I won't utilize here as less than or equal to symbol. Thank you.